Hello, beautiful people. Okay, I started making a video and then I needed to blow my nose quite a lot, so I decided to make another one and lie down as well because I'm quite tired. Um, I've got a bit of a cold at the moment, as you can probably tell by my voice sounding a bit husky and not all there. Um, I thought it was a good opportunity just to keep it real or something lame like that. Um, and I was just thinking to myself today that when situations come back again and again into your life, like getting ill and like relationship issues coming up again and again, issues of abundance, it's when things reoccur in your life, there's a reason for it. Something that needs to be released and to be let go of. And I think for me, obviously, the last few months I felt absolutely amazing and having this huge shift within myself in this awakening. So this is the first time that I haven't felt amazing, but I still feel that clarity and peace within myself. And I went out today just to do some laundry to get out of the house, and the sun was just absolutely stunningly beautiful, coming from behind the clouds. It's so beautiful seeing spring coming up, all the wildflowers coming up and everything. So I feel very grateful to be alive. And so sometimes getting ill can give you a little bit of time to yourself to heal what needs to be healed, and to heal the mind patterns that you need to heal that are bringing up illness again and again. We're very much the slave to like viruses and bugs and things, but we don't really factor in our own psychology and the responsibility of what we're thinking about, and how that mediates how likely we are to get ill in the first place. And I think for me, like I've been doing a lot of clearing the last few weeks of different chakras and like my higher heart center a lot. The last few weeks before, I felt like this really beautiful, cool energy, and just feeling such unconditional love. And then starting like to move up to my my throat chakra, and apparently it's stuck there at the moment. The cogs aren't turning; they're rusty and they need a good brush down. But from there, I think it was more. Sorry. Okay. From there, I feel like with my throat chakra, I have been speaking more my truth authentically. So I have been stepping more into the courage of being who I am, and sharing that with people, even at work, sort of saying, oh yeah, I'm going conscious clubbing on the weekend, and explaining to people what that is, and just being like, yeah, I'm a weirdo, it's all good, kind of thing. Being able to just authentically be myself. But then I think now I'm moving into sort of deep-rooted mind patterns that I have, and that could maybe even be like past lives and things. I didn't really believe much in past lives until recently, and then I had a load of like past life memories come up, and it kind of changed my opinion. I saw in a past life that I died of tuberculosis. So, and then my genetic lineage in my family has a history of like respiratory cancers and things like that. So there's sort of that background within your genetics of old issues that need to be released in different places in your body. And it's also thinking, like, why is this coming up now for me? Why has my body made me stop? What is not resonating in my life that I need to escape from, that my body's made me be ill to get away from it and give myself a minute? So it gets more interesting than just blaming the universe for striking you down with the plague or something. It's starting to think, what are my mind patterns? What are my reoccurring themes that come up again and again for me during the hard times that give me a get-out clause? And how can I begin to break those down so I can be a stronger person? And I know quite deeply within myself that one of those for me was singing, and because my voice was my instrument, but I also felt very deeply that if people didn't think I was good enough, that it was me that wasn't good enough as well, because my voice is a representation of me. So when I'd come to do performances and things, I'd get sick a lot and I'd get colds, and then that would be a backup clause that, sorry if I'm not as good as I could be, my full potential, I have this backup clause just to fall back on, that I don't sound good enough because I'm ill, kind of thing. So yeah, it's about getting quite real with yourself sometimes and stop making excuses and just being like, why is this happening now? What can I do to make it better? And funnily for me, like I know I need to be eating healthier at the moment, but I'm also craving just eating a lot of like carbohydrates and things at the moment. So I'm sort of trusting my body and knowing that when the right time is to then eat a slightly different diet, I'll feel guided to do that, rather than telling myself, oh, you're ill, so you need to eat this food and this food's going to heal you. It's just trusting what you feel at the time, really, and just being gentle with yourself. So yeah, what else was I going to talk about? The cogs aren't really turning in my brain at the moment, I'm afraid. So I'm going to Iceland next week. I'm very, 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 very excited. And obviously for that as well, getting better is a good motivation. And I had the same thing as well with when I went to Peru last year and I wasn't very well, and I had to rehabilitate myself back to health. So it's good having that motivation to work towards, to say, okay, if you're honest with yourself and you look at these really deep-rooted issues within yourself and you let go of them, then you've got this beautiful journey ahead of you that you're going to feel a lot freer and a lot better to be able to explore, because you've done that deep inner work to let go of those issues. So it pays off in the end, rather than just holding on to issues that are long past their sell-by date. So, oh yeah, I got my little cards down here, so I'll pick out another one of my little angel cards for you and see what comes up. Sorry, you can't catch it over the camera, it's all good. And as I'm doing this, I'll just show you, there's just this one card that's just leaning against my arm randomly. So I think that wants to be chosen, and it says, relax. I think that's very, very good advice from the angels, to relax and just let go. And it says, there is plenty of time to do and achieve all you desire. Place your hands gently on your heart. I don't have any hands free at the moment, but I'll do it metaphorically. And allow your breath to guide you to a quiet space within. Imagine yourself bathed in a golden light flowing from the eternal heart of God. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart you will accomplish more by focusing on that which is most important in life, which is love. Oh, I like that. It's amazing how the like just the right things come up at the right time for you, and I think it's so important to let go, to give yourself the space to relax and to meditate. And I wasn't able to do that today because the builders are upstairs, so it's really noisy. But I'll definitely do it tonight. I've been meditating most nights, and doing some really, really powerful meditations that have had me like crying and really, like really releasing some stuff. So yeah, really amazing. So I'm gonna go now because the coughing is probably really irritating. But I love you guys lots, and I will make some videos soon about my spiritual experiences, and hopefully some in Iceland as well. It'd be really beautiful to take you on a journey with me, all the amazing places I go to. Alright, take care. Bye.